Hello, welcome back. It's me, Shingy Dingo. We got the Paradox Meltdown achievement. And you might be wondering, wait a minute, what timeline are we in? Well, we just did the ending where the not true ending, the Kurisu ending. Kind of sad. All right, number fucking 30. Which the fucking one was it? I guess I could just go back to the one where I just do, I could, blah, 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 blah. I think it's number 45. Chapter 10. Paradox Meltdown. Then prepare yourself. Ah, okay. Alright, fuck it. This will do. What I'm about to tell you is the absolute truth. Wait, did we? Oh, fuck. I don't know if you fucking. Yeah, no, that's right. That's right. This is the true ending. This is the true ending. That's right, because we had to load back. Okay, so we are on the true ending fucking thing now. I don't fucking know how much of this I've already read. We're gonna read it again, gamers. All right. What I'm about to tell you is the absolute truth. And it could also be your death sentence. Kursu's voice cracks a little. Remember what I told you before? When we delete the dick pic from CERN's database, or reach the beta world line where Mayuri doesn't die. And where CERN doesn't take over the world. Right, everyone lives, everyone is free. You made it sound perfect. Perfect. It's anything but. I showed you the first dick pic, didn't I? The one that started it all. Hold on a second. I just gotta burn through this quick. Don't say it. Yeah, we'll just burn through that. Fuck you. I've been trying to get in touch with Mayuri for a while. Okay, so we do go there. I can fucking remember. I'm sure she has a lot to say. I'll postpone it and go see Mayuri. Okay, we're fine. Load it up. Fuck you. Don't have to sit through all that shit. All that garbage content. Paradox Meltdown. Schmeltdown. Here we go. Okay. All right, so we're on the true ending right now. So on the actual true ending, not the Kurisu ending. The true ending. It's afternoon on the first day of Komima, and the crowds have finally began to thin out. So what happened before this? We're just talking to Kurisu, told her about what's going to happen to her and the choice you have to make, and she's like, you should go explain it to Mayuri, because Mayuri thinks that she's a burden, and blah, blah, fucking blah. Let's fucking do it. It's afternoon on the first day of Komima, and the crowds are finally beginning to thin out. Of course, the industry booths and cosplay area are still packed, but at least I don't have to wait in line to get in. I've been trying to get in touch with Mayuri for a while now, but she hasn't responded. I checked with Daru, but he hasn't seen her today either. Cosplay ends at 4 p.m. I focus on searching the cosplay area until then, but I still can't find her. Maybe she finished early and went home. I tried calling her home. No luck. They haven't seen her since she left this morning. Where the fuck is that bitch? I'm always afraid that she'll disappear the second I take my eyes off of her. It's been like that ever since she lost her grandmother. Maybe it's just my imagination. Oh, we've been so close for so long. I saw Mayuri at her weakest and most vulnerable. Maybe that has made me overprotective. Anyway, fuck that. But I don't care how other people see us. I just can't leave Mayuri alone. Just can't leave her alone. I step into the cemetery, the final resting place of Mayuri's beloved grandmother. When was the last time I came here? For about a year after Mayuri became my hostage, I periodically accompany her here. But I don't think I've been here since I entered high school, so it's been about 3 or 4 years. As I get closer to Mayuri's grandmother's grave, I begin to hear a voice. It's Mayuri. I recognize her voice anywhere. Sounds like she's a fucking seagull or something. I approach quietly. Nah. Oba-chan. Hey, Granny. Mayuri is standing there, talking to the grave. What a fucking relief. She hasn't disappeared. I decide to watch silently from a short distance away, as I do with most women. I've been having scary dreams lately. For a second, I wonder if she's learned to commune with the dead, but no. She's just talking to herself. In my dreams, bad things keep happening to me. Like someone shoots me, or a car hits me, or I get run over by a train. What? Don't tell me. It's so real. It hurts so much. And I feel so sad. and I try to call for help, but nothing comes out. Why do you think I'm having these dreams? Does she remember her deaths? All of them? Is she inheriting memories like I do? And you know, they always end the same way. Mayoshi's crying and Ocarine comes to save me. Mayoshi tries to say, "Thank you, Ocarine," but Ocarine can't hear my voice. He holds Mayoshi and makes a very sad face like he's going to fucking cry like a little bitch. But he never does, you know, even though he is a little bitch. I can tell he's forcing himself not to cry. That's the sound of his crying. Come to think of it, Ferris and Pukako both said the same fucking thing. I guess I don't need to fucking worry about having the PDF up. Can just ride this storm out to the end. Both Ferris and Lukaku remember their memories from before the past changed. I used to think that memories couldn't be shared between world lines. I used to think that I was the exception with reading Steiner. But maybe that's not the case. Maybe everyone has the same power. The only difference is how strong it is. Maybe reading Epstein is nothing special after all. That makes Mayoshi even more sad. I try to say, sorry, but he still can't hear. And that's when I wake up. Why am I having these dreams? I failed so many times to save her. So I guess that fucking, yeah, so I don't fucking know. Anyway, I've watched her die again and again. Everything I've done has been to prevent that from happening. And yet, have the memories of those deaths been tormenting her as she sleeps? I bite my lip in frustration. I still have a terrible decision to make. Do I save Mayuri, or do I save Kurisu? There's no perfect ending here, but there is a true ending. I can't save them both. It's one or the other. If I choose Kurisu, then Mayuri's dreams will become reality. I don't want Mayuri to feel any pain. Until now, I've thought only of saving her. That is my goal. But at the same time, I can't let Kurisu die. Again, my thoughts hit the same dead end. Mayuri hasn't noticed me yet. She's still staring at the sky, just as she was on the day I took her hostage. She's actually looking at her grandmother's grave. Mage's Ink. She's talking to her grandmother in heaven. Little did she know, Granny went to fucking hell. Oh, right. We have a lot more we have a lot more lemons now. They were on sale. There's Chris-chan, Moeka-san, Luka-kun, and Fadis-chan. There's also Suzu-san, but she moved away. That makes 8 of us. It really is sugoi-ne. On this world line, they all became ramen. However, not a single one of them has sent a dick pic. You know, it was just Ocarine and Mayushi at first. Back then, Ocarine seemed kind of bored most of the time. But now, he's having so much fun. Is that how she sees it? Well, she's not wrong. She's a pretty boring bitch. She really does know me, doesn't she? And that makes Mayushi happy too. It's so busy, but it's really exciting. Especially now that Chris-chan is here. She's really smart, you know. She got a paper published in a famous magazine. Mayushi really admires her. She even made a time machine. Oh, but can't forget Ocarine and Daru-kun helped too. Then Mayuri falls silent. And I have done nothing, she says to her grandmother. Her gaze becomes distant. She stands still and looks up to the sky. What could she be thinking? What could be going on in that brain of hers? But you know, sometimes I remember back when it was just the two of us. When Mayushi had only just become Okarine's hostage. I'd go to the lab after school, but Ocarine wouldn't be there. So I'd tidy up the room and decorate it with cute things. Then Ocarine would finally show up a little later. Mayushi would say, "Welcome back!" But instead of saying, "I'm back," Ocarine would say, "Good work," like a big boss or something. Every day, we'd spend a few hours just hanging out, doing nothing, and then we'd go home together. We didn't talk much, but it wasn't bad. We were just there, together, you know? We'd sit next to each other on the sofa. Okarin would work on his big plans, and Mayushi would read manga or play games. And sometimes we'd have a snack together. Juicy karage #1.
It was so nice and relaxing. I never wanted to leave. I'd start feeling like a real hostage.
And I laughed to myself. Then Okarin would turn to me and say, "Shut up!" I remember. You aren't making it. I'm not gonna make it? You aren't making it? I'll be fine. Wait, I don't know. It was 4 months ago.
Still spring. The lab wasn't as lively as it is now. It was an isolated bubble of slow-moving time.
Did something good happen? Yeah. Well, not really, but kinda.
Ah, it must have been an illusion. We could be under attack from illusion conductor, one of the organization's feared agents.
Oh, gotta be careful then. But you know, I'm sure that whatever cringe character you came up with.
Conductor, not kid hugger.
I'm sure he's not a bad guy.
I'm sure he's alright. Professor Kid Hugger. It was nothing. Just meaningless chit-chatty to pass the time. I felt Sugoi happy. I felt Yokata happy. So fucking happy. I could fucking cry.
I wanted to stay like that forever. But that doesn't mean I don't like how things are now, okay?
Mayuri shakes her head in denial. Finally, she stops looking up at the sky and bows her head instead.
You know, I haven't talked to Okarin much lately. Maybe Mayushi's getting a little lonely.
It's true. I haven't had time to talk to her lately. What with me trying to save her fucking life. That's because I've been fighting to prevent her death. Keep her dreams from coming true. To prevent her dreams. To stop her dweems. Also that Mayuri will keep smiling. I never again want to see her cry like she did on the day her grandmother died. But you know, I don't want to be a burden to Okarin. That word again. Burden. I never thought of her as a burden. More like an annoying nuisance.
Mayushi's just one big nuisance, isn't she? Oba-chan.
Mayuri lifts her face once more.
I can't stay like this forever, can I?
Of course you can. When I finally speak to Mayuri, she turns my way with a surprised expression. Her face is so soft, so innocent. Slowly, her lips curve into a smile. I'm just making all the same fucking jokes I made before. Wow, how'd you know I was here, Sugoi, eh? I always know where my hostage is.
Hostage.
You cannot escape my grasp. Not ever.
Oh, but don't wear yourself out, okay? Mayushi's a little worried.
Hoin Kyoma is not so weak as to require your concern. When the time comes, I'll tell you everything.
Huh?
So stay with me until then, like you always have.
Okay.
Mayuri stands up and turns to the grave once more. As an offering, she leaves a brand new white lily, as well as some dango dumplings.
Let's head back, Okarin.
Shouldn't we get some dong for ourselves first? Back when we used to visit the cemetery together, it was part of our daily routine to eat dango on the way back.
Of course!
She sings sing-song in her beautiful voice. La la la! Akiba is empty again today. The otaku have all made the exodus to Komima for the second day of battle. But come nightfall, they will return to Akiba like a victorious army laden with spoils, and the streets will be chouse. I know Dardu has gone to Komima. The question is, has Mayuri? I hope she has. I want things to be normal again. I remember what I heard yesterday, the feelings Mayuri expressed at her grandmother's grave. The events of the last few weeks have affected her as well. After I escorted Mayuri home from the cemetery, I spent the whole night racking my big fucking brain for a third option, a way out of this mess. How am I going to get the true ending? My thoughts were a jumbly-wumbly, ideas coming and going too fast to judge which were right and which were wrong. But of course, there isn't a right choice here. For in the end, it always comes back to the same question. Who do I let die? Oh my god, Ocarina. Okay. No matter how I try to dance around it, the answer is always the same. I can't choose. Is there no one else who could make this decision? No. Even if there were, I know I'd never accept their choice, whichever it happened to be. Wah wah wah. Once again, I'm heading for the roof of Radicon. I had to get out of the lab. Mayuri or Kurisu might return at any moment, and I can't face them now. I look up at the sky. The clouds are dark and heavy. It could start raining any minute now. I thought that I was alone, but someone was here before me. Moeka. It's the fight scene. Kurisu is lying in the middle of the road, arms and legs spread as if making a snow angel. The image of Kurisu in a pool of blood flashes through my mind. Is she all right? I run towards her, but before I make it halfway, she suddenly sits up and turns to face me. It's like a horror movie. Okabe-ka. You're alive. What a fucking dumb thing to say. Fortunately, it looks like Kurisu didn't hear me, thank God. She's busy combing her disheveled hair with her fingers. Damn, bitch, you probably have a shower, you stinky hoe. I breathe this. Fuck it. I breathe a silent sigh of relief. Right. I forgot I might run into you here. What were you doing? Thinking. Oh. Was she thinking about her death? I don't know what to say, so I keep my mouth shut. Awkward. Kurisu appears to be in the same boat. She's staring at the capsule toy dispenser in the corner, her face wearing the usual frown. The awkward silence drags on. When you think about it, Kurisu's fate rests in my hands. My decision will determine whether she lives or dies. Her fantastic hypothesis yesterday was a desperate attempt to construct a scenario where she doesn't die. Even if she believes that her theory is correct, it must be difficult for her to avoid imagining her own death. I force a smile, getting really uncomfortable here. Looks like I'm in your way, so I'll just go. Oh, okay. Damn, I was expecting a sarcastic remark like, since when does mad scientists have manners or something? Just then, something cold lands on the tip of my nose. Hello, Skoomgar. When I look up, piss is coming down from the fucking sky. There's a giant cock in the sky. An evening shower. It's only going to get more intense and quickly. Kurisu hasn't moved a muscle. She's just standing there with her arms folded, staring at the ground as she doesn't notice the rain at all. Hey, it's raining. Skoom is the sky dog. It's the sky dog. It's raining. Huh? Oh, yeah. She's acting strange, like her mind is elsewhere. What could she be possibly thinking about? I knew it. She's been thinking about... She's been thinking about skooma. Whoa! In less than a minute, the rain turns into a full downpour. We had no time to seek shelter. What the fuck? She fucking slips off the roof and fucking dies. Rip. Kurisu's scream is drowned out by the roar of the rain. Whew, what a surprise. Luckily, this romance anime music is playing. That's what you get for tempting the sky gods. Now safely inside the building, we take a moment to catch our breath. It's been a week since Suzuha's time machine disappeared, but Radicon is still closed. The lights are off, and it's pretty dark inside. You should have warned me sooner. Even my underwear's soaked. Same here. I bet you're glad it's dark, huh? What do you mean? If the lights were on, I'd be able to see everything. Even in the dim light, I could tell that Kurisu was scrambling to cover her chest. Forgot that you're a perv, too. You're the one who announced that your underwear was wet. Just drop it! If you're magic, what color my underwear is, I'll kill you! I'm not imagining anything. She's too self-conscious. What a self-conscious little bitch. What is she gonna... You shouldn't be afraid of anything. You're gonna fucking die. But the color of her underwear, huh? Gotta be white. Cold? I'm not stripping naked if that's what you're suggesting. Your pervy tricks won't work on me. Who said strip? Would you fucking chill the fuck out? Grrr. But if you want to strip, go right ahead. I can't make out your scrawny figure in this light anyway. Another word and I'll make you eat your cerebral neocortex with ponzu sauce. Nice, got him. Nice Reddit. Sorry. Please spare me that horror.
Still, these wisecracks are a welcome distraction. A storm like that shouldn't last long. Guess we'll just wait it out. I see Kurisu's shadowy form move to sit on the staircase. I sit next to her. Yep. Hey, get your own stair. Listen, you cringe fucking bitch. Listen, you little cringy poo. You little cringe-a-soo. You know what I fucking mean? Am I right, Redditors? What? You're the one who said not to speak. You're too close. Don't come any closer, okay? You can stay where you are, but come any closer and I'll push you away, okay? Our bodies gradually grow cold. We start shivering. Maybe I should take off my wet clothes. But if I do that, Kurz will just call me a perv again. Better not. My eyes gradually adjust to the darkness. Classic. What a klutzy ditzy girl covered in fucking water. I can see Kurz more clearly now. She's huddled up against the wall. Don't look at me. Impossible! How can you see where I'm looking? Does he have infravision? So you were looking! Ah, she fucking got me. Leading question. That's such a high-level technique. Huh. She must have an IQ close to mine. I avert my eyes from Kurisu and take off my lab coat. That's when I notice my coat is torn at the shoulder. Damn. Must have caught on something when we ran inside. What are you talking about? Just a little tear in my coat. Is clumsiness one of your character traits? Don't be ridiculous. I'm a mad scientist. I bear the curse of insanity, not clumsiness. Seems like forever since I've talked to Kurisu as Hoin Kyoma. Yeah. Kurisu suddenly holds out her hand. Give it here. What? Nani? I happen to have a sewing kit with me. I'll stitch it up for you. A sewing kit? You? Something wrong with that? I hand over my coat as asked. You're an... that's fucking fine. Don't worry about that. We'll get to that later. You're an experiment-loving girl. You're not supposed to be domestic. Can't I be a domestic experiment-loving girl? You? Domestic? What you gonna do? Cook me some fucking beef? Relatively, maybe. Well, actually, I don't know the domesticity index for Japanese high school girls these days. There's an index for that? Fuck, you are a fucking nerd. First I've fucking heard of it. Kurzu skillfully threads the needle despite the darkness. It's wet, so it's kinda hard to thread. Did you really just happen to have that on you? Get over it already. Is it really so wrong for me to have a sewing kit? It's not wrong, it just seems like you planned for this. So you're saying I brought it with me because I somehow knew your coat was going to get ripped? Uh-huh. Ridiculous. And before you get the wrong idea, I'm not fixing your coat because I want to or anything, okay? Nice tsundere line. Don't mock me. You just happened to tear your clothes and I just happened to have a sewing kit handy when you did. It's coincidence, that's all. Coincidence. Hey, you didn't time leap, did you? So now you're saying that I went back in time for the sole purpose of repairing your stupid lab coat. Uh-huh. Ridiculous. Ridiculous! There, it's so important I said it twice. Comprendes? Understand? You're right. If I had time leaped, you would have brought a towel, not a sewing kit. If you had time leaped, whatever the fuck. What's that, sarcasm? All you do is complain. After working for a while, Kurisu cuts the string with her teeth and hands me back my coat. Nice one, Jaws. Here. Thanks, arigato. By the way, it was dark, so I couldn't really see. If it turns out bad, it's not my fault. It was dark, that's all. Oh, and I hope you like the color, because I have no idea which thread I used. It's random. Black, red, or pink. Those are the three possibilities. Let's just hope it's not pink. Achoo! Cold? I guess. Take my coat. But it's wet. Ooh, yeah, but... Silence again. And the music cut out as well. Mage's ink cannot touch us here. I will tell you the plight of my people. The words flow so naturally when it's just harmless banter, but 1 second of silence and suddenly we have nothing to say.
It must be because of what happened yesterday. I'm so desperate to avoid the topic that nothing seems safe. I know I need to say something, but what? Have you made your decision yet? Her voice is barely a whisper, but I can hear her clearly in the silence of the empty stairwell. I look at Kurisu. She's hugging her knees to her chest, presumably against the cold. My decision. I know what she means. That's why I can't answer. Sigh. You still haven't made up your mind? You like Mayuri, don't you? What? Where did that fucking come from? Kurisu keeps staring into the darkness. It's probably just my imagination, but lately I've been seeing things, like a strange sort of deja vu. In these visions, you're fighting to save Mayuri all by yourself. You never give up, no matter how much it hurts. Kurisu too? Then you come to me for help. You're so desperate, so earnest, that I just have to do what I can. Not that I'm doing it for you, okay? I just want to save Mayuri, that's all. Nice tsundere line. Anyway, these images are stuck in my head, like memories. So Kurisu's the same. She still has faint memories from previous world lines. I tried self-analysis. Maybe I'm mistaking dreams for reality, projecting my hopes and fantasies. I don't know. But there's one thing I do know. You have to save Mayuri. Aren't you afraid? To save Mayuri, I must undo the current world line. If I do that, Kurisu will die. You know, it kind of feels like we're trapped in an ancient ruin. Kurisu suddenly changes the subject. She looks around the dark, empty stairwell. Like the world ended, and we're the only two people left. I've been thinking. Say you go to the beta world line, and everyone else goes with you. What if I can't go with you? What if I'm the only one left behind? Would the entire world become like this place? It's just a theory, but I can't help but wonder. I need to say it. I'll save you. Not just Mayuri, but don't make promises you can't keep. Kurisu cuts me off sharply, then buries her face in her knees. You asked me if I wasn't afraid. Of course I'm afraid. Maybe I'll disappear. Maybe I'll be left. She starts having a stroke. Oh my god, she's not okay. Maybe I'll be left behind all alone. Or maybe only you will disappear and everything else will stay the same. The world will continue, and nobody will even know that you existed. I'll go back to America as if nothing ever happened. Maybe. I feel hopeless just thinking about all the possibilities. But even so, Kurisu raises her head and spears me with her fucking glare. Do you think I would tell you to let Mayuri die? Hi, Skooma. How's it fucking going? That was close. That was pretty close. You try to type with your eyes closed? Kurisu. Jesus, it's fucking cold. Kurisu grabs her own arms. In the darkness, I see her shoulders shaking. It's because of these wet clothes. This sucks. Anyway, enough of this nonsense. It's nothing but conjecture. Baseless, worthless. I want to cut open my skull and excise the part of my brain that comes up with these delusions. Now she's talking to herself in an angry tone. Uh-oh, you gotta get that positive self-talk, girl boss. You want that girl boss empire. No, my eyes were open. That's how we say it in Welsh. Kurisu has always been calm when faced with the unknown. I admired her for that, but now she's kind of being cringe, bro. Oh, you not be able to face your death without fear? I thought she was facing this calmly too. But I was wrong. No, that's wrong. Behind her cool facade, she was struggling to cope with the knowledge that her very existence was in jeopardy. She was fighting that fear all alone, and now it has finally come to the surface. Of course she's afraid. However brilliant she may be, she's still just an 18-year-old girl. Kurisu abruptly stands up. I realize that I no longer hear the sound of rain pounding on the roof. Listen, Okabe. You can't save both of us, correct? No matter how you struggle, it's one or the other. But... No buts. No buts. My answer won't change. Save Mayuri. I hear the pain in her voice, and also the resolve.
Kurisu has made up her mind. I look away and clench my fists. My nails dig into the palm of my hand. No, not load. We're not fucking loading. I gotta save this fucking Ligma and Event Horizon. You know what? Fuck it. Hey, fuck you, Event Horizon. You're getting locked in there. All right. I look away and clench my fists. My nails dig into the palms of my hands. Are you telling me to give up? To abandon you? I could never do that. You can and you must. There's no other way. No. You're our friend. I won't abandon you. Okabe. Okabe! Kurisu drops to her knees and grabs me by the collar. I gasp for breath as she stares into my eyes. Oops. Her eyes are hard and stern. Stern's Kate. It's always like this when she scolds me. Always the same glare. Is there another solution? There isn't, is there? I don't want to live if it means sacrificing Mayuri. If you don't save her, I'll never forgive you. This is it. This is it. We're coming to the moment. What's he gonna fucking say? Excellent stretch. This can't be happening. I hate this choice with no right answer. I hate the universe for being so cruel. And most of all, I hate myself for forcing Kurisu to speak these words when she is the one with the most to lose. Tears well up in my eyes, but I bite my lip and hold them back. Is there really no other way? I can't bear it. I look straight back at Kurisu as she holds me by the collar. And tightly embrace her slender body. Slender. Her clothes are still wet from the rain, but all I feel is warmth radiating from the core of her being. Put you right here. Why does it have to be this way? Okabe. Tension drains from her back and her hands. She gives her whole body to my embrace. Thank you. I know you're hurting for me, but you've done enough. I'm fine. So just think about Mayuri, okay? Despite her fear, Kurisu has made her choice. It's time for me to do the same. I need to decide, here and now, the future of the world, which friend to let die. Holding Kurisu tightly, I whisper into her ear. I won't give up. Ever. Wait, hold on a second. Did I fuck that up? Wait a momento. I'm just gonna save it here. I'm gonna overwrite that fucking Paradox Meltdown one right there. Did I fuck this up? Is this the true ending or not? Let's find out. I thought that I found the solution. Everything be alright. Blah, blah, fucking blah. Shoobity doobity 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 babbity babbity boobity babbity bibbity bibbity boopity babbity boobity bibbity babbity bop 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 boopity bop babbity bip boobity bibbity bibbity babbity boobity boobity scoobity dabbity skibbity doobity scoobity bibbity bibbity boobity babbity boobity babbity boobity babbity bibbity babbity boobity babbity 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 blah 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 blah. Okay, so we're on the true ending. Fuck you. Let's fucking load that other one. Paradox Schmeat down. Here we go. Kurisu suddenly pushes me away. She steps back, her face hidden behind her hair, but her fists are trembling. Her body exudes raw fury. This is ridiculous, you motherfucker! Whoa. I said I was fine. What do you mean you won't give up? Are you stupid? Wanna die? Are you trying to be a hero, you fucking chunibyo cringe lord? Don't make promises you can't fucking keep. Your stupidity is infuriating. Why can't you just do as I say? What's the problem, huh? If you weigh the options logically, saving Myra is the only... Fuck logic! Kurisu stares at me in shock. I'm not God. Maybe I got close, but that's not me. I can't decide who lives and who dies anymore. Suzuha. Ferris. Lukako. I sacrificed their happiness to save Mayuri, and the whole time, a voice in the back of my head was asking, is this really okay? What gives me the right? This time, I want to save both of them without sacrificing anyone. Kurisu turns away with a frown, then starts tapping her foot in a clear gesture of displeasure. There's nothing you can do. It's the choice of Steins Gate. Isn't that what you always say? The equation is proven, Okabe. There's no escape. You're just one man. No matter how hard you try, you can't overcome the will of the universe. I know, but I'm still going to try. I won't lose Mayuri or Kurisu. I hear Kurisu grinding her fucking teeth. Grrr, she wear a mouth guard for that. It's not good. It's bad for your teeth, bro. Then she turns her back to me. Have it your way, but I'm not helping. I'm going back to America, and that's that. Goodbye. I don't expect we'll meet again. Hoin Kyoma. My true name. I can't believe this. How stupid can you be? So stupid. Kurisu disappears down the stairs, muttering insults until I can no longer hear her. Now alone. Should I do the bit again? Should I fuck up my microphone? Now alone, I sigh into the darkness. Kurisu is absolutely right. I can't think of a single way to save them both. I'm a fool. And yet I have to try. But this time, I won't have Kurisu's help. I have to fight the universe alone. That sounds good. Universe is mid anyway. How do I save both Kurisu and Mayuri? I can't use dick pics. Too much could go wrong. I don't want to make the same mistakes again. In the end, all I can do is time leap. Time leaping can't save Mayuri, but at least it can delay her death. Give me time to find a solution. On this world line, Mayuri dies at 7:30 on the night of August 17th. That's about 26 hours from now. My battle has no end in sight. If only Suzuha were here, I could have asked her for advice. But even alone, I must find a way. So resolved, I start time leaping again to save Mayuri. I've done this before. When Mayuri died the first time at Moika's hands, I tried leaping to prevent her death. But I only tried running away that time. This time, I try every approach I can think of. I try hiring bodyguards to protect Mayuri. I try taking Mayuri to South America, an entire world away from Japan. I try crippling certain... It's not like there's any other people who could be hiding in South America from Central Europe. I try crippling Stern with attacks on their surfers, the ones that don't need the IBN 5100. I try getting Mayuri admitted to a hospital. It's hard, giving Mayuri's perfect fucking health. Okay, I don't have to gloat about it, but I manage. My goal is to keep her from dying by heart attack. I try everything I can possibly imagine. However, every plan fails. Mayuri dies again and again and again. Sometimes it's murder, sometimes an accident, but every time I leap, Mayuri dies. Maybe it really is impossible to resist fate. As long as I remain on this world line, Mayuri can't be saved. Fate will kill her every time. From Mayuri's perspective, she only dies once. But I have seen her die dozens of times, all because of me. And yet, it no longer affects me as it used to. Little by little, I have grown desensitized to her death. In the beginning, I felt unbearable pain every time I saw her die, and murderous rage towards the ones responsible. Now I feel nothing. The realization stuns me. After dozens of leaps, I finally realize what should have been obvious from the beginning. I never leap back more than 26 hours. Why? I could go back as far as August 11th, one whole week in the past. Yet I never do. Why? Because I know that even if I do, nothing will change. I don't believe that anything will change. Every time Mayuri dies, I find myself thinking, another failure. What went wrong this time? I calmly analyze Mayuri's death, then take my data and head for the time leap machine with a sigh. Like a gamer! Forced for the umpteenth time to restart, particularly to it. The fucking fact you're relating it to gaming is just fucking hilarious. Like a gamer! I'm just going through the motions. I didn't even realize, until this moment, how routine it had all become. Now that I have, my actions suddenly seem meaningless. I can't take another step. Oopie poopy. And that's how I find myself here, sitting motionless in front of the time leap machine. I've been staring at it for hours. When we got caught in that evening shower on the Rodicon rooftop, my clothes got soaked, but now they're completely dry. My body temperature has dropped, but I don't have the energy to warm myself with a shower. I sluggishly get to my feet and pick up the headset, just like a gamer would when they know they've got a game. The sight of it fills me with resignation. Just like a gamer's. Just like it feels a gamer. Resignation. That's all. There is no desperate drive to save Myri, no hope that this time I might succeed. No matter how much Dr. Pepper I chug, those emotions are long gone. In truth, they've been gone since my argument with Kurisu. Deep down, I always knew that she was right. I pretended not to see it. I told myself that the time leap machine could solve everything. But that was just an excuse. A last attempt to satisfy my ego. In the end, all I'm doing is running away. Kurisu? I turn around in surprise, and there I see Kurisu standing in the doorway. I thought she never wanted to see me again. Why is she here? Why? Kurisu ignores my question and fixes me with her usual glare. Time leaping is just running away. You don't have to tell me. I already know. I know all too well. In the end, all I'm doing is running away. Running from responsibility. Running from the decision. If I had known I would have to make this choice, then I would have refused Suza when she entrusted me with her mission. I've hurt people. Lots of people. Just to save Myri. And yet, I don't even feel guilty anymore. I feel like I'm losing my humanity. Then why are you hesitating now? Maybe because my insurance, the time leap machine, isn't effective? Or maybe I just haven't mastered it yet. Maybe I haven't tapped into its full potential. Running only makes it hurt more. She suddenly looks away. Then she leans against the wall and smiles bitterly. I should know. Is Kurisu running too? From what? Look at yourself, Okabe. You look like you've aged a decade. Gee, thanks. You look old as fuck. Your heart can't take it anymore. You don't need to beat yourself up like this. Just accept the truth. Like I said, you can't stay here. This is my lab now, you little fucking soy boy. Go to the beta world line where you belong, you beta. Go to the world where Myri doesn't die. Not just for your sake, but for mine as well. She's right. Got no other options left. No more dick pics. No more time leaps. There's no perfect world where both Kurisu and Myri live. Maybe there are things I have yet to try, but I'm certain that all of them will end in vain. As long as I stay on this world line, Myri will die. And if I go to the beta soy boy world line, Kurisu will die. I'll never be able to talk like this again. It's only been 20 days since we met. And yeah, memories of Kurisu flash before my eyes. You're a chuny BL fucking soy boy. Hey, could you not talk about me like that? Then I'm perfectly fine. Aww. Who the hell's Christina? I never said that. I don't want to deny who I've been because every of my failures are part of who I am today. We may have created a monster here. You said I was your friend, remember? You said I was important to you. That made me really happy, I guess. Once we're done upgrading the phone wave, I want you to come with me. I want to be your strength. You dumb bitch. Thank you. I know you're hurting for me. So much has happened these past 20 days. We argued, we exchanged insults, a couple LQs here and there, but who's counting? We made incredible discoveries together, and when confronted with the implications, we shared our fears. Whenever I hit a dead end in my struggle to save Myri, I always turned to Kurisu for help. She always listened. She always believed me. And I helped her too, when she was distraught over her father. We promised to go to Aomori together. Thank God she was going to pay for the money for that, because I'm fucking broke right now. Without this girl genius on our side, we would not... Wait, those bodyguards he hired earlier, what was he fucking paying them? He was like, I will give you guys, like as many fucking store coupons as I could find. Without this girl genius on our side, we would not have the time leap machine. Time leap machine. Proud, passionate Makisa Kurisu. Always strong, or at least pretending to be. A little fucking nosy too, and serious to a fault. Holy schmoly. Before I knew it, she had become the center of the lab. From the very beginning, I was attracted to her radiant confidence. I found myself mesmerized by her every gesture, hanging on her every word. I listened enraptured whenever she presented her latest theory. Watch me just fucking get the goddamn... you get that fucking message only if you're on the fucking... You only get that text if the true ending flags. Okay, Jesus. I was like... Watch me just get the same fucking ending. It's just the Kurisu ending and the other one is the exact fucking same. At the end of the day, the reason I never called her by her name was because I was too embarrassed. That is true, Skooma. I see that. Jello. Yeah, hello to you too. I admired her. I longed for her, and I didn't want to admit it to myself. Only now do I realize the truth. I love her, and that is why I want so desperately to save her. I'm doing okay. It's pretty sad, but you know what? We're chilling out. Otherwise, I'm doing pretty good. Glad my microphone's still working. I don't know. It's good to see you. You haven't been here in a while. How's it been going? So he's not just a fellow ramen member. To me, Kurisu is far more than that, and yet I got no choice. In the end, everything she said was right. I can't save you? What the fuck? Really? All right, hold on. I gotta fucking... Let me just fucking see if I'm actually... Am I fucking this up right now? Your time is almost up. You've almost done it. Oh, I'm sorry. In a desperate attempt to hold back my tears, I bite my lip tightly. The taste of blood spreads through my mouth. And cum. Why? Why does it have to be you? Why? I slam my gamer table. I make the same fucking joke I did in the last episode. Silence. Nothing moves. Outside the window is only darkness. Is this what it's like to be the only person left in the world? In Zawaru-do? Am I right, JoJo fans? Nay, Okabe. Once you go to the Beta World line, Mayuri and Hashida will forget the time we spent together, right? Kurisu's cheeks start to redden, and she turns away. Will you remember me? Her voice is barely a whisper. I want to. Will you remember me? Of course I'll remember you. Of course I will. There's no way I could ever forget the girl most important to me. Me? What the hell are you saying? The truth. Proof. I need proof. I can't come up with a formula otherwise. Kurisu was getting flustered for some fucking reason. It's not like I admitted my affection for her. When the anterior pituitary gland hypersecretes ACTH and gamma waves induce stochastic resonance, we can assume an infinite Hausdorff dimension for the Hilbert curve. That is, we can measure the asymptotic line with positron emission. Basically, the whole Kurisu with some. The true ending is basically just the whole Kurisu ending with some minor change. Interesting. Okay, sick. Well, fuck it. We're gonna read it. Keeping that lore, Kurisu. I speak her name. Our eyes meet. I love you. Kurisu looks away. She makes this weird fucking noise. Her face is bright red. And you? What? Do you... how do you feel about me? You want to know? Kurisu suddenly looks me straight in the fucking eye. Her face is still red, but her expression is firm. She grabs my neck. I'm about to fuck you, virgin boy. She walks straight up to me, grabs me by the collar, and starts fucking choking me, and jerks me towards her. Close your eyes. Did I make her mad? Perhaps Kurisu hates me for some reason. Probably. Maybe she really did mean all those insults she said to me. That would be really sad. I slowly lick my trembling lips and timidly try to ask a question. Why close my... Just shut up and close them. I do as I'm told. Haha, good doggy. Though I still don't know why she's so fucking angry. My collar is still in Kurisu's grip. Abruptly, I feel a soft sensation against my lips. Why do we choose to be the noise? Like, just, because I know exactly what they mean when they say that fucking noise. The faint scent of citrus tickles my nose. Lemon verbena? When I open my eyes in surprise. Oh, they're kissing each other? I see Kurisu's face scant millimeters away. And then I understand what has happened. She's kissing me. Woo! Her lips are very, very fucking warm. My mind goes blank. I'm unable to think. I want to stay like this forever. But soon, our lips separate. Kurisu looks down shyly. It's not like I did it because I wanted to or anything. It's just, you promised that you wouldn't forget about me. Research shows that memories are harder to forget when coupled with intense emotions. You're a virgin and a perv, so I was sure you'd have an elaborate rehearsal on your first kiss, instantly making it a long-term memory you'd never forget. So, I just don't want you to forget about me, Okabe. No matter what. My heart fills with love for Kurisu as she makes her frantic excuses. What a fucking relief. Kurisu wasn't mad. She was just trying to hide her embarrassment. I want to be with her even more. I want to talk with her even more. I want to learn even more about her. But I know that wish can never come true. My chest tightens. I feel like I'm suffocating. Desperate to keep my emotions under control, I place my own hands on top of Kurisu's, which are still grabbing my collar. Sorry to disappoint you. Ah! That wasn't my first kiss. Oh, what? You're just a cherry. What the fuck is a cherry boy? Why is the tips list not telling me what is a cherry boy? Slang, a male virgin. A male virgin, an inexperienced male soldier. Jesus fucking Christ. A term originating from Japan that is slang for a male who has no experience in sexual intercourse and activities. 4 streams. No, please, Baba, it's not possible. What, you're just a cherry boy. Shut up, virgin. I remember playfully kissing Mayuri in elementary school. And just a little while ago, I forcibly kissed Moeka to silence her. Yeah, we don't talk about that. But that was on another world line, and now it never happened, so I guess it doesn't count? So, it wasn't your first. Right, so it only left a weak impression. Probably not enough to become a long-term memory. I'm lying, of course. I never felt such an intense kiss as that. The shock was like a lightning bolt to the brain. But still, I'm lying. Because if I miss the opportunity, I'll never be able to touch Kurisu again. This is my last chance. So, once more. What? Kurisu fidgets. She usually glares at me harshly, but now she's avoiding my eyes. I don't ever want to forget. So let's make doubly sure, darling. I decide to take the initiative, and I fucking bear hug her into a suplex. I wrap my arms gently around Kurisu's waist and suplex her, and pull her slender body against mine. Then I guess there's no choice. It looks like she's fucking pulling your slender body around hers. Kurisu looks up at me shyly. Just a kiss, okay? What is she worried I'll do? Be gentle, okay? I run my fingers softly through her hair. Then I slowly bend down and hit her to the gut with a knee! Okabe, you're really good at making WWE jokes during this romantic moment. We're both shy, so we end up pecking at each other's lips like two small birds. I think this is going to end at an unsatisfying time. No, we're okay. We're okay. I still have an hour. I don't think this will take an hour, will it? Then we draw back and look at each other. Kurisu's eyes are wet. Tears are running down her cheeks. I kiss them away. They're salty. Like my cum. Don't forget me. He does not know. He does not know? No fucking way. No, you're kidding. There's more? No. God, no! All right, it's going to be fine. We press our lips together again. It's all good. It's all good. Stronger than the first time. Longer than the first time. I never want to let go. We embrace each other tightly. Our feelings too powerful to contain. We seek each other's warmth again and again. Locked in our embrace, we feel each other's breath. We feel each other's scent. We feel each other's taste. It's too fast. There's a class trial at the end of this, Shiny. Didn't you fucking know? I hope you got over the tips list. I hope you were reading, you stupid fuck. It's too fast. Kurisu whisper resonates through our embrace. Time is going by too fast. I could really use a word with Einstein right now. Time is not absolute. Einstein proved that time could be fast or slow depending on the observer. Hey, Okabe. The theory of relativity is so romantic and so sad, don't you think? Now we go to the theory of relativity. How does Kurisu feel about me? In the end, she never really answered my question. Early morning, Akihabara Station. Kurisu is standing before the entrance with her huge fucking suitcase behind her. She waves to me shyly as I approach. Okabe over here. Then she blushes and shoots me her usual gare. After that kiss, Kurisu went back to her hotel to pack. That suitcase must hold everything that she brought to Japan. She's going back to America. Well then, are you sure I shouldn't call Mayuri and Daru? I think that would just make it harder. But you, I have no trouble leaving behind. Oh fuck, it was just a fucking joke. Kurisu looks like she's about to cry. How come? Oh shit, yeah, that's right. I'm sure I look just as sad. But I ain't gonna cry. I don't have that right. I'm not gonna cry. It's a souvenir. Take it. I hand her I don't know. I hand her a dildo. That was the joke. Good one. I hand her future gadget number 2. The bamboo dildo. It's a bamboo dildo equipped with a CCD camera. Oh no, that's much fucking worse. Equipped with a CCD camera, which allows us to record video in the air. A truly groundbreaking invention. Hope or hurry. But sadly, due to its constant high-speed rotation, the video it produces tends to cause motion sickness. No thanks. Why? I don't know, Skooma. I honestly don't fucking know anymore. Just take it. It's not even that bulky. I wanted to give her future gadget number 7, Ghost in the Ball, but it was too fucking big. Kurisu accepts bamboo helican with a strange smile. Oh, fine. I guess I'll take it. And then silence. No words of farewell. We just look at each other. Sorry I couldn't go with you to Aomori. Yeah. But these 2 weeks were fun in their own way. Give my regards to Mayuri and Hashida, okay? Skooma, the faster he goes, the sooner it ends. Kurisu spreads her arms wide. Without a moment's hesitation, I step forward and embrace the girl genius one last time. Hang in there, Okabe. Stay well. Genki. Kurisu smiles faintly, then turns and walks towards the entrance with suitcase in hand. I watch her go, unable to move a muscle. I want to stop her. I want to wrap my arms around her and tell her to stay with me forever, but I can't. This is what we decided. To save Mayuri, to save the future. I'm sorry, Kurisu. I can't save you. Kurisu will disappear. She'll be left behind on this world line. There is no place for her, and there's no place for her in the coming world. Quiplash or some other thing? Me? I will remember you, Makise Kurisu. I will remember your warmth. I will never forget! I don't know whether Kurisu hears my words, or how coolly I delivered them. She keeps walking. Stride steady. Back straight. Long silky hair fluttering in the wind. She's quickly fading into the distance, but I can tell. I unironically think there won't be time for that. There definitely will not be. I see her shoulders trembling. Wait, oh, never mind. We will never meet again. Our world lines would never cross again. I'm glad I met you, Kurisu. I would have been lost without you. You know what? We can just pause. Let's just pause Steins Gate here and just play some Quiplash. I love you. Goodbye. I stand there in the entrance as commuters file past until long after she's vanished from sight, afraid that any motion, any thought might cause the tears to fall. Goodbye. Nice. The time has come. How long is this dumb game? It's not that long. We've only been playing it. This is the first time I've ever played it, actually. I've never played on stream before. The time has come. We will now commence the final phase of Operation Verthondes. Baba, Skooma, I'm so sorry. Mayuri and Daru turn to me and nod. Today is the last day of Kami Wummy. Daru wanted to attend, of course, but a little begging convinced him to prioritize the operation. I take a look around the lab. These 20 days have been madness. It's incredible to think that at one point, this lab had a whole 8 members, and now we're back to 3. The memories we made, the experiences we shared. To save Mayuri, I will undo them all. There is sorrow in me and guilt. I engrave them deep inside my heart. I'll never forget. I mustn't forget these long yet short summer days. But still, I choose to erase our memories. I choose to return everything back to normal. Suzuha's mission is irrelevant. I'm not doing this for the future. As long as Mayuri lives, nothing else matters. Daru, you may begin.
You fucking sure, bro?
Yeah.
You look like you're gonna cry, you little puss. Okie dokie.
Daru starts typing on the IBM 5100. It's already connected to his main computer. This will get us into CERN's central database where they keep the data that they mine with Echelon. There we will locate the first dick pic I sent on July 28th and erase all trace of its existence. It's fine, Bob. I hate Tiger more for actually playing it. There's still hate there. It's just, relatively speaking, with this, I can reach the beta word line. Alas, Mayuri will be safe. I look at Mayuri. She's on the couch, sitting straight as a ramrod with her grandmother's pocket watch pressed to her ear. She stays still, her eyes closed. Whenever Mayuri wants to calm down, she listens to the sound of that pocket watch. Earlier, I told Mayuri everything. I guess she's come to terms with it in her own way. The actual work I left to Daru, no problem there. He'll probably jerk off in between doing it, but whatever. While waiting for him to finish, I walk into the development room. In the center of the room is the time leap machine. I squat down and gently brush my fingers against the microwave surface. It's cool to the touch. I've made irreplaceable friends because of this thing, and because of this thing, I've hurt them. But I don't want to blame the tool. It's how you use the tool that matters.
It's how you use the tool that matters.
And I've got to admit, it saved me more than once. But still, once this is over, I'll destroy the time leap machine. We must never make the same mistakes again.
Alchemy, I found it. It's really here.
The dick pic I sent? It's there?
No, I'm just kidding. I don't fucking know where it is. This didn't work.
Steins Gate 3, baby.
It sure is, man.
Daru points to a string of characters. My name is there, followed by the message I wrote about Kurisu's death. 3 lines total, each 12 characters long. This data led CERN to our doorstep. At Facebook's instruction, Moeka and the Rounders attacked. Oh, fuck yeah. If Suzuha is right, then by erasing this data, we will escape from Attractor Field Alpha, where CERN dominates the future. Control. You got it, please. Please. Let's fucking see. Fuck. I need a chapter to save on. Fractal and no, that's... Yeah, fuck it. We're getting this ending anyway. Fuck you. Lock it in, bitch. All right, there we go. Suzuha's right. Okay. And at the exact same time, I hear the lab door open. All right. Let me just go over it. Everything's set. Okay, so pretty much... Search our doorstep, Facebook instructions, Suzuha right, take it to Attractor Field Beta. Oh, Karine, it's okay. I'll leave the door to you. Okay, so we do all the thing. At the exact same time. He's about to fucking, let me see. The coming world is the world I wish for. I wish for Mayuri to live and Kurisu to die. That is the truth, and I must never forget it. This is the choice of Steins Gate. This is the choice of Okabe Rintaro. Let the world be reborn. I swing down my index finger, and at the exact same time, I hear the lab door open. My eyes dart towards the sound. There, in the doorway, stands Kurisu. Her face is flushed. Was she running? Why is she here? She should be on her way to the airport right now. Kurisu is looking at me. Her eyes are glistening, but her face is all smiles. Did she come back for me? In a split second of frozen time, I imagine I hear her voice. We didn't say goodbye, she says. Immediately afterwards, my finger strikes the enter key. The world starts to warp. The timeline is being rewritten. I feel my consciousness being sucked into the vortex. Reading Steiner. Divergence is changing. The warp accelerates. Kurisu. Daru. Mayuri. Everything inside the lab is shifting. Color fades as my consciousness leaves this world line. I turn to face Kurisu, desperate to burn this last sight of her into my eyes. She raises her hand. Suck my dick. Goodbye. Okabe. I love... Oops. The world gradually stops spinning. Little by little, color returns. I look to the door. She was standing there just a moment ago. My assistant, Christina Makise Kurisu. Now she is gone, vanished like a dream. I look around the room. Next to me is Daru. Behind me is Mayuri. Everything is where it should be. It looks like nothing has changed at all. I gently touch my coat's shoulder, where Kurisu fixed a torn seam. It's gone. My coat isn't torn. The stitches, uneven from having been sewn in the dark, have disappeared. There's no trace of that ridiculous pink thread. I stand up and head to the development room. Underneath the table, the time leap machine. No, that's not the time leap machine. That's the phone wave, name subject to change. The upgrades Kurisu made are gone. Nothing has changed. This world is exactly the same. In all respects save one. Kurisu was never here. Every trace of her has vanished. Kurisu is nowhere now. Nowhere except in my memories. Mayuri and Daru are looking at me. Hey, who was Lab Mem 004 again? I need to ask, even though I know what the answer will be.
Karin, there is our fourth ramen, remember?
Actually, Lab Mem, she never said ramen in this universe. Are you going to introduce a new member? Requesting cute girl. She was a cute girl. No. I knew that it would be like this. But the fact that they forgot her existence is so saddening, so frightening. I am the only person in the world who remembers Makise Kurisu as Lab Member 004. So I won't forget. I alone will live with her memory engraved upon my heart. Now, time to proclaim my triumph. There are still things that must be done, and many sacrifices were made to get here. But despite all that, this is my victory. I have won. Mayuri and Daru stare in wonder at my abrupt and epic cool laughter. The last battle of Ragnarok is won. I, the insane mad scientist, Hoen Kilmer, with an IQ rivaling that of Einstein himself, have thwarted the organization, outsmarted CERN, and conquered the whole of space and time. Now at the moment of my triumph, I stand before you as a god. This brave new world is the fruit of my ambition. The hated system shall collapse, and chaos shall rule the earth. This truly is the choice of Steins.
Karin.
Mayuri suddenly throws her arms around me. I freeze, utterly taken aback. Daru looks as confused as I am. Mayuri looks up at me and smiles. It's the gentlest smile I've ever seen.
It's okay now.
What are you saying? I must proclaim our glorious victory, that all may be...
But Karin, you look like you're about to cry. You don't have to try so hard, okay? I know you're doing it for me, but I don't want to be a burden. So you don't have to pretend anymore, okay? If you're hurting, just say so, like normal Karin would.
But
You don't have to worry about Mayushi anymore. Mayushi is fine. So you can cry if you want to, okay? I don't know what happened, but it's okay to cry now.
And then he cried, like a little bitch who just had to murder one of his best friends to save another. Fuck. And just like that, the mask shatters. All it took was one word from Mayuri. Mayuri, the sister I never had, the girl who always needed my protection. I had to save her. That was my purpose. I even sacrificed the girl I loved. But now I finally realize that it's over. Mayuri is safe. I'm free. Once more, I see Kurisu's face in my mind's eye. Wow. I recall the warmth of her body. Wow. The softness of her lips. Wow. The weight of her last words. One by one, they pound against my heart. I can't bear it anymore. Whoa, man. Are you really fucking crying? My vision blurs. Tears run down my cheeks. A tidal wave of emotion crashes over me. Nothing remains to hold it back. I'll never see Kurisu again. That knowledge shreds my heart. I can't hold back my sobs. I can't stop my tears. This is the world I've been searching for. A world where Mayuri does not die. And yet, it is missing the person most precious to me. It's too much. It's too cruel. Why did it have to be Kurisu? Why was I forced to choose? If it was Daru, that probably would have been a little bit easier. You could have probably worked your way to that timeline. Just fucking saying. Why did she send me off with a smile? I cling to Mayuri. She strokes my hair gently. I surrender to my grief. Wow. 3 days have passed since then, and Mayuri is still alive. I'm still crying, though. Mocha and the Rounders have not attacked, and Tanoji has shown no sign of moving against us. Daru has been visiting May Queen as usual, while Mayuri has been working on costume designs for next Komima. Everything is back to normal. Everything, save for the hole in my heart. Phew! That's that! I'm standing by the dumpster out back of the lab. We just finished dumping the last of the trash. This morning I called Daru, and together we dismantled the phone wave and the IBN 5100. Man, what a fucking waste! That thing was a fortune! And now we don't have a microwave. I want my Shido Jushin Karage #1! Is that the true sad ending? Come on, I'll get you a new microwave. We no longer need the phone wave, that miraculous time machine built by coincidence. It brought Kurisu into my life, but at the same time, it made many people suffer. It must never be used again, not by me, not by anyone. It's time for the phone wave to die, and with it, the insane mad scientist Hoin Kyoma, Lord of Space and Time. I recall what Kurisu once said. Lamau, I don't need my own spoon. I don't want to deny who I've been, because even my failures are a part of who I am today. I gazed once more upon the scrap heap that was future gadget number 8. We stripped it down to the last bolt and circuit board. Surely no one could rebuild it now. Time travel is too much power for any human to wield. We don't need dick pics or time leaps, even if nothing in the future is guaranteed. Skooma, hello! Even though I may die tomorrow, life was never meant to be redone. And that's fine by me. Wouldn't you say so too, Kurisu? I look up at the sky, and even though it's the middle of the day, I can see a single star shining. Maybe it's Venus. Which suddenly reminds me. Going to the past is possible right now. Look into the sky at night, and you can see how things were tens of thousands of years ago. Every night, we casually travel through time. That's what Kurisu said. And each and every word she spoke, I carved into my heart, so that I'll never let them slip from memory, for as long as my life endures. Did I fuck it up? Did I get... okay, hold on. What the fuck? Wait, oh... This is the juicy stuff. I gotta kind of... Why is it a different fucking, song? Is there a post-credit scene? It's also going much fucking slower. Some minor changes. Was that it? Was there... So there was pretty much... It's pretty much the same ending? What were the minor changes? Da 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 da. I have to keep singing over this. I'm sorry. I have to keep like fucking babbling over it, or else fucking mages will just be so upset. Ya da da. I guess I could just turn down. I guess I could. I like the music though. It is good. It is nice to have it. Still playing this game. Just fucking finished it. Perfect fucking timing, Bryden. I just fucking finished that shit. I'm waiting to see what's gonna happen in the post-credit scene. Thank you to all of these fucking names that I cannot fucking read because I am not fluent in Japanese. That's my B, honestly. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's fucking Minmay? I don't fucking know. 10 something? No, Zoda. I'm sorry, Mom. Sorry, I gotta take this real quickly. I'm sorry. What do I fucking do? Do I fucking hit that? Do I fucking have to do something?
はい、もしもし。
Hello.
え
Eh?
が
Who?
僕がお父さん
Dad? You're looking for your dad.
何
I'm your dad? You lost me.
は
Huh?
岡部倫太郎に変
Put
われ
Okabe Rintaro on?
なあ、オカリン。
Hey, Okarin, some strange girl wants to talk to you.
誰だ
Who is this?
Please, come to the roof of Radio Kaikon right away.
誰だよ
Who is this?
I came from the year 2036. I'm Hashira Itaru's daughter. My name is Amane Suzuha.
ちょっと待て。
Wait a fucking minute.
鈴葉が。
Suzuha?
なんでここにいるんだ
Why are you here? Oh my god! No fucking way! I gotta keep this on! What the fuck?